feeling something, just a slight pain in the right ear and
Yeah.
maybe some pressure on the throat.
Mm. Feel that pain in your right ear with more intention, and feel that pressure in your throat with more intention. Go deeper into it, deeper. And if that pain in your right ear and the pressure in your throat had a color, what color should that be?
I'm seeing black.
Yeah, very good. And if that black color in your throat and your ear could speak, what would it say?
Mm. Well, it said the B word.
Sorry, a bad word,
It's,
you said?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's saying uh,
Mm, mm,
the B word, and it said, "Get
mm,
out of here." Told you to
mm,
get out of here.
I understand. I understand. So let's ask our team and we will talk to you. One moment only. So I'm asking Archangel Michael, can I ask you to place the net of light around the entirety of the entity or entities that are causing this one on the bed, this these feelings, including around the chakra that these entities are attached to and taking light from. So it's the area of the ears and the throat. Archangel Michael, please cut the cords between these entities and their masters. And please cut the cords between these entities and any other entities that they are attached to. And please cut the cords between these entities and the chakra of this one that they are attached to and taking energy from. These cords have now been cut and the entities are isolated.
It actually looks sort of like a black spider.
Yeah, okay. So, hello there, Black Spider. Thank you for speaking with me today. Would you like to tell me more about yourself?
I just heard the word no or neglect,
I
or maybe
understand. Mm,
neglect,
mm,
neglect to cooperate, maybe.
I understand. I understand. So, Black Spider, what would happen? Yes, tell me.
It it just has ugly face, ugly teeth, and it's just kind of snarling.
Yeah, I understand. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, it's just not happy.
Happy, you said?
Yeah, it just doesn't seem happy. It's very
Ah, yeah. So,
irritated. It's, just
mm,
almost as if you would corner something and
would,
it gets
sorry, if it would.
almost as if you were to corner a wildcat or something,
Ah, yeah, yeah, I
and
understand.
it's like showing its teeth and hissing or
Mm,
yeah.
but
Oof.
yeah,
What I
yeah, okay, okay. So listen to me carefully, you dear. I understand you don't want to collaborate with me. Maybe you are angry, maybe you are afraid. But tell me, what would happen when you collaborate with me, when you speak to me? What could happen to you?
it feels sort of feels feminine, and she's saying she's actually softening in her eyes a little bit, but she's saying maybe she's scared.
Yeah, I understand. So I understand. So I know you are very powerful, but maybe you are scared because you think there are others more powerful than you are. But
She's saying yes.
yeah.
She needs to continue on with her work.
So what kind of work, important work, do you have to continue to?
She's relaying that by her work, it cuts off the correlation between the throat and the ears.
I understand.
Lack shutting down the angelic voice.
Yeah. Now I understand. Now I understand. So that is very important work that you are doing. And tell me, doing that important work in the ears and the throat of this one on the bed, are you working alone or are there masters that are controlling you in this important work?
She is not alone. She's showing me that she is also connected at the third eye. Or maybe it's not her. Maybe it's something similar. It is. There is another black spider connected at the third eye.
So you are with two, or are you with more than two?
She's also showing me the heart space.
Also the heart.
Yes.
So there are many.
At least 3.
Very good. Very good. So listen to me, black spiders. I know all of you are very powerful and all of you are doing very important work. But what if I tell you that there's a place that I can bring you to where you can be still more powerful and where you can do still more important work than you are doing now? Very important. So listen carefully to me. Look into your heart if there is a little spark of light. Look, very good. It's very small, but it's there, a little tiny spark.
They're saying that we are a team.
Yeah. So who is the most important of this team? Who wants to talk with me?
It seems like the largest, the biggest energy is in the throat.
Yeah.
Spider in the throat.
Yeah. Okay. Spider in the throat, I think you are the most important and the most powerful of all. Look into your heart if you can find a spike of light, because if you find it, we can make it bigger and you will be still more powerful than you are now. Still more powerful than your masters. So look into your heart and tell me if you can find that little tiny spark. And I know how clever you are, so I am convinced that you will find it. So tell me.
She's, I still want to call her a she. She's looking, it's almost as if the spider attached to the heart area and the third eye area are her her children, her,
Yeah.
her offspring, and she seems more concerned about them,
Yeah.
like what's going to happen to them.
Yes, of course, I understand. I am a mother too, so I understand you. But you can trust me, because with you will go also your children. Everybody that's there with you will go with you. So tell them all that they all can look into their heart and find that little tiny spark, all of them. So you go all together to that beautiful place where you can be more powerful than now, and where you can do more important work than you are doing now. And tell me, when you all have found it.
She has pulled both of them back to her.
Sorry, she is?
She has pulled both
Okay.
of the spiders in the one
Yeah.
in the third eye and the one in the heart, because they seem to be a smaller energy than her.
Yeah.
She has pulled them both back to her.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. So let's now ask some assistance. Our team can help you all to find that little spark and make it bigger. So I'm asking now, Michael, Kuan Yin, and Raphael, all of us together, the power of three, we are now shining some of our light onto the sparks of you that you have in your heart, you all there, so that you can clearly see it inside of you. And we are going to stretch it 50% as big as what you are, so that you can feel this energy. And this energy connects with all your cells and wakes them up, and you feel alive, so alive. And you remember this, and tell me how it feels.
She's beginning to soften.
Yeah.
She is. I think she's just kind of sitting there. She's just a little worried, I think.
Yes, I understand. But look at that spark and make it bigger.
She says, "What about what are my next steps? Maybe what are my next?"
Yeah.
I think she's just wondering what next.
Yeah. So don't worry, because we are with you. We are helping you, our team and me, together to help you and your children and all the other ones that are there with you, your whole team. We will bring you to a beautiful place where you can stay very, very well, and you will feel very well and safe and protected. So make that spark bigger, that spark in your heart, and tell your children and the other spiders of your team, tell them all to make the spark bigger, so that it is 100% as big as you are, so that it's all the way as big as what you are. It awakens every cell. It wakes up the green heart energy within you. You have not had access to it or felt this energy for so long, but this is who you are. And tell me how it feels.
She's feeling quite comfortable. She's just
Yes.
a little concerned about the I guess the masters,
Yes.
the ones who have made her do this work.
Yes, I understand. I understand you worry, but you don't need to worry. No, you know why? Because we will free you all from your masters. And we will bring you to a place where your masters cannot come. They cannot find you. So you are totally protected now because you are inside the net of light from our team. And our team will disconnect you in a while from your masters so they cannot find you anymore. And then they will bring you to a beautiful place where you are protected and safe and where you can stay very well together with your team and your children as long as you want. You will be free.
She is, yes, she is. Yes, I can feel that she is relaxing into that.
Very good.
She's feeling better about it all.
Very good. So listen carefully to me. We will start now everything to bring you to the beautiful place together with your team. But I would like to ask you to be sure to take everybody with you that is dear with you, all the other ones from your team. Bring them all together with you. Tell them that they can trust us and that they will go with you to a beautiful place where they are safe and protected. So gather them all with you, and then we will start now.
Okay, she has 3 now. She has retrieved 1 from that right ear.
Yes.
So it looks like she has 3, like
yes.
they're on her back.
Okay.
So I think she's ready.
Okay, very good. So in a moment, Archangel Michael will send a pulse of electric blue light into the net. And when he does it, it will release you from all the places where you were attached to in this person's field. And then we will lift and remove you all. So now, Archangel Michael, can I ask you to send the pulse of electric blue light into the net that is placed around these entities, disconnecting them from all of the places that they were previously connected. The pulse of blue light has been sent. This connection is made. 3, lifting them up and out. 2, almost all the way out. And 1, fully out, fully out. Is there anything that you, the feminine black spider, would like to say to the one on the bed before you leave?
She's just saying she's sorry.
Thank you. And is there anything that you on the bed would like to say to this black spider before we release her and the rest?
Just, it's okay. Be well.
Thank you. So I'm asking Archangel Michael, please cut all energetic cords between this person on the bed and these energies, these spiders. And also cut all cords between these energies and their masters or controllers. The cords are cut. So I would like to ask you on the bed, what color of light would you like to flow into that area where that spiders were? So it's the third eye, the heart, the throat, and maybe also the back part of your body.
Golden.
Gold, beautiful. So I want you to see and to feel the golden light being channeled from all of us now into those areas. And as this golden light flows into your body, it lets every cell know that the dark once has gone and the light has returned. And each and every cell can now begin the process of vibrating higher and emitting light, health, and vitality. And so I would like to ask you now to go ahead with scanning your body from the top of your head down to feel if there's anything, any pain or discomfort. Going down, the white light moves down.
The solar, I'm feeling. I'm not sure if it's an entity but it just seems like a black hole, like a portal. Yeah, I think it's a portal where maybe the energy is being siphoned. Maybe we just see what it's attached to, and yeah, it just feels like it's pulling energy.
Yeah. So feel that black hole with more intensity.
It's like a wormhole, like a vacuum.
Yeah.
Like a suction vacuum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going. I guess in the astral, in the lower it's pulling energy into the lower astral. Yeah, I'm not really seeing any entities, or it's just that portal, that dark portal.
So let's ask.
I'm seeing that it's feeding the entities on the other end. And the astral.
It's feeding entities or energies?
Yeah, it's feeding the lower. They're they're lower energetic beings. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So it's not just one entity. I mean, it's pulling the solar.
Yeah, I understand.
The solar light. It's feeding into the lower astral. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So let's ask our team to assist us. I would like to ask Archangel Michael, can I ask you to place the net of light around that area where she feels that black hole in her shoulder, where she feels that portal? Place the net of light around it, including also the chakras that are in that area.
Yeah, it's in the solar plexus.
Yeah.
And it's pulling all of the solar energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pulling the solar energy, and then with that energy it's feeding the lower energetic beings. Is that it?
Yes. In another realm. It's in the astral realm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we are asking our team to assist us. Is there something or someone you can ask questions to? a higher being, a light being, your guide? Do you feel some assistance?
I have my white lion is present.
So ask your white lion, is this for the best and highest good of me or not, this portal?
He's saying no, no, no.
No, okay. So we are asking Archangel Michael to please close any dark portals opened within this one's energy, physical body, also in our fields or our house. Close them, please, because this one does not consent. And when it is closed,
Watching it shrink.
very good. Very good.
Smaller and smaller. The portal now looks just the size of a pinhole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
it's just sealed over.
Is it sealed?
Yes.
Okay, so ask your white lion if the work is done now, or do we need to do something to be sure that it remains sealed?
He's saying that all it took was the witnessing of the portal and the basically do not consent.
Yeah.
And it is gone.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. So I'm asking Archangel Michael to place his net of light around the whole area where this portal was. So shoulder, solar plexus, to be sure. And I'm asking Archangel Michael to bring a pulse of light into the net now. So detaching anything else that is remaining there in that area that should not be there. And lifting also these energies out, if there are still energies, that we are connected with that portal, to be sure that it will be clear and cleansed. 3, lifting them up and out. 2, almost all the way out, and 1, fully out. And cutting any cords between maybe these energies that are still there and the one on the bed, and cutting any cords with these energies if they are there and their masters or overlords. Because she doesn't give permission to be here. So now I would like you to ask to go ahead, scanning your body from the top of your head down. Let's go down that white light through your body and feel if there is any discomfort. Any anxiety or other things that should not be there.
Just feeling no pain, just heavy denseness, just kind of dense, heavy in the sacral.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of heavy energy.
Yeah.
Gonna tune in.
Very good. Feel that heavy density in your sacral chakra with more intensity. Dive deep into it. And if that heavy density in your sacral chakra should have a color, what color would that be?
I'm seeing black. Seeing black, almost like a nest of snakes.
And if that's black maybe snakes, could speak, what would it say?
Just again, just like a hissing, icky, not happy.
Yes.
Wanting to, if it could speak, it would say a lot of cuss words.
Yes, okay, very good, thank you. So I would like to ask Archangel Michael, can I ask you to place the net of light around the entirety of the entity or entities that are causing this one on the bed, that heavy density in her sacral chakra, including around the sacral chakra that these entities are attached to and taking light from. Archangel Michael, please cut the cords between these entities and their masters. And please cut the cords between these entities and any other entities that they are attached to. And please cut the cords between these entities and the chakra of this one that they are attached to and taking energy from. These cords.
Okay, they are protecting a black box, a black cube. This is I think the weight, it's heavy, but that's what they're protecting, is this black box.
Very good, very good. So these cords have now been cut and the entities are isolated. So you dear, black, maybe snakes. What I understand is that you are doing a very important work, like protecting a black box. So what is it that you are doing there? Tell me more.
Saying weighing down this creative spot.
Ah, I understand. So that's very important, isn't it?
Yes, no good creation from here. They're saying no, no, no.
I understand. And what is the problem if there should come a good creation from here?
They're saying we would be done. It would be done.
And who is telling you that you will be done if there comes a good creation from here?
This seems almost as if there's a black, like cobra snake speaking, and she says, or it says, they. So there's a box that she is protecting.
Yes, I understand. Very important.
She says, "Oh, they would be mad
on you. So you are afraid of them, your masters. I understand. I understand. Yes. So listen to me, Black Cobra. What if I tell you that there is a place you could go today where you would be free of your masters forever, and they would never be able to control you or to hurt you again, and you would be really powerful, even more powerful than your masters?
She's saying, "Oh," said they are powerful.
Yeah. But listen to me carefully, because what did the masters tell you? I think they told you the light will destroy you, or they told you the good creation will destroy you. Is that true?
Yes, she says yes.
Yeah. So listen to me, Black Cobra, because they tricked you, your masters. They lied to you. They lied to you all this time to control you. Do you know why? Because the light and the good creation is inside you already. And if it was going to destroy you, you would already be dead. Take a look inside of you and tell me what you see. Look very hard inside and you will find a little tiny spark. Everybody has it because it made you. You are made of that.
She is looking and she's found it.
Very good, very good. I know how clever you are. I knew it. Very good. So listen.
She's very concerned with this box.
Sorry?
I think it's because it's still very concerned with the black box, and I think it's because it's her job to protect it. So she's kind of taken her attention from the light inside of her, black to the box. So she's
but don't worry, don't worry. We are here for you. We will protect you. And if you want, the box can come with you and you can control it forever if you want. But you will be free. You will be free from your masters and they cannot find you. Listen to me. Now we have a team. Our team has come here to help you. So now Michael, Kwan and Raphael, all of us together, the power of three, we are now shining some of our light onto the spark so that you can clearly see it inside of you. And we are going to stretch it 50%, as big as what you are, so that you can feel this energy. And this energy connects with all your cells and wakes them up, and you feel alive, so alive. You remember this. Tell me how it feels.
seeing. It feels nice, and it's seeing. It seems to be relieved that now it knows it can take the box with it.
Yes.
Because it's saying, after all, that is my job.
Yes.
It's just a lot more comfortable if. That's why it had its eye on the box, because it.
Yeah, that's very good.
It's very attached to that box.
Yes, I understand. And you are very responsible, and that is very good. So take that box with you. Don't leave it. And listen, now we are going to make that spark inside you so that it is 100% as big as you are. So that it's all the way as big as what you are. It awakens every cell. It wakes up your green heart energy within you. You have not had access to it or felt this energy for so long. This is who you are. And tell me how it feels.
They're starting to loosen their grip.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
It seems it's all one in cobra energy, but I'm seeing the smaller nest of snakes, but it's still all attached to the one.
Yeah.
And this bigger snake, black snake, is clutching this box because
Yeah.
that is its biggest priority or
Yeah.
responsibilities. So.
Yeah, that's okay. I understand. Very good. So now, in a moment, Archangel Michael will send a pulse of electric blue light into the net. And when he does it, it will release you from all the places that you are attached to in this person's fields. And then we will then lift and remove you all. But before, listen very carefully, Black Cobra, but I think, because I think you are the most important of all of you, dear. Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah, you are the one with the most responsibility, I feel.
Yes.
So please, I would ask you, as head of the group, of the team, to be sure that everybody comes with you, you all together, and also the black box. And you can take it with you. So now I'm asking Archangel Michael, can I ask you to send the pulse of electric blue light into the net now that is placed around these entities, disconnecting them from all of the places that they were previously connected. The pulse of blue light has been sent. Disconnection made. 3 lifting them up and out. 2 almost all the way out, and 1 fully out, fully out. Is there anything that this entity, this black cobra, would like to say to the one on the bed before you all are leaving?
Jesus, we'll be on our way.
Very good. And you on the bed, would you like to say something to the black cobra before we release them all?
Not really.
No,
Just
I understand. So now I'm asking Archangel Michael to cut the cords that exists between the one on the bed and all that whole team of snakes. The cord has been cut. And what color light would you on the bed like to float into all of the places that these entities' energy was connected in order to cleanse and clean it and let every cell know that the dark energy has gone and the light has returned? What color light?
rainbow.
Beautiful. So now I want you to see and to feel that rainbow color light being channeled from all of us now into those areas. And as this rainbow color light flows into your body, it lets every cell know that the dark once has gone and the light has returned. And each and every cell can now begin the process of vibrating higher and emitting light, health, and vitality. And then go ahead, scanning your body with the light, the white light, going down from the top of your head, down your body. Again, feeling if there is any discomfort, anything that should not be there, any emotion, and tell me.
Not really. Just a little anxiousness in the
Yes.
solar.
Mm.
Just
Mm.
I don't know if it's anxious. Yeah, I think it's anxious anxiety of like
Yeah.
um, yeah.
Very good. Dive deep in that anxious feeling in your solar plexus. That little bit of anxious feeling, dive deep into it. Feel it with more intensity. And as it
I
has a
think
color, yeah.
I think it's just anxiousness to um it's almost as if the energy from the solar plexus is anxious to come forward,
Ah,
to vibrate higher.
yeah.
It seems to be clean, although I'm seeing what could be like maybe some insects, just insects, just kind of like parasitical. Just kind of just that left, just little remnants of that. But I think it's mainly anxiousness to come forward.
Yeah.
Anxiousness in bringing the confidence forward. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. So now, let's feel that anxiousness with more intensity. That anxiousness to come forward, to vibrate higher, and go deeper into it. Deeper.
I see now. It is the anxiousness of the. It has something to do with bringing this Christed solar light forward.
Yeah.
Because of the atrocities that have happened in the past.
Yes.
So this is the anxiousness and the maybe
Very
a bit
good.
of anxiety is because of the past.
Yes.
Maybe Christed history, or bringing this Christed light forward in this world is I'm just seeing that a lot of people have been shunned for that, or maybe I'm seeing that this is probably has something to do with a past life.
Yeah. So take a deep breath into that anxiety, into that being anxious to bring forward the solar light, the Christed energy, and go deeper and deeper and deeper, like you're diving in a deep well and going deeper and deeper, and feeling it with more intensity, this anxiety to bring the solar light forward.
Okay, so I'm seeing actually the picture of what we would call Jesus Christ. And it's kind of going back into those days.
Yeah.
I think it just has to do with maybe, with the life of Christ and the his followers.
Yeah.
This, I think it goes back into the maybe the Cathars, the seeing. Just all I know is the Christ disciples.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those, it goes back into what makes me want to cry.
Yes. What's happening? Tell me, what's happening? What do you feel around you?
I'm just witnessing how the atrocities and what came forward then, and how the true Christed light had to be hidden.
Yeah.
For safety.
Yeah. Tell me more.
It's been hidden from the world for a very long time.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Are you alone, dear? Or are you with other people?
There's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
I'm actually seeing Mary on her knees.
Tell me more.
Yeah. Just relates to that, I guess that timeline.
Yeah.
So, I'm just getting to be easy, be soft with that, and be easy and yeah, yeah. Um, the frequency is there. I'm getting, and it's still very well alive.
Yeah.
Just to be easy. There is no race. There is no rush.
Yeah. Very good. And as you look at your feet, are you wearing something or are you bare feet?
Just bare feet.
And look at your legs. These are the legs of a man or a woman?
Um, I'm actually seeing Christ's body,
Mm.
seeing his legs.
Yeah. And that male body, is it young or middle age or older?
Middle age,
Mm.
probably. I'm actually getting 33.
Yeah. Mm.
It's interesting.
Yeah. So tell me what's happening.
Um, I'm just getting the words that it's it's great that I have acknowledged this.
Yeah. So
And it is for my clarity and understanding.
yeah. Very good.
Oh, that feels so much better now.
Very good. So what has been the most difficult moment of that which you lived now, what you told me?
Just that era, and now I know, or now I understand. It was just the difficulty of understanding why that solar plexus and the confidence was kind of shy or lagging to come forward.
Yeah.
Um, and now I can work with that, and because I absolutely have the understanding,
Yeah.
um, and it's not. I won't. I'll no longer feel bad um,
Mm.
for not being able to do so. I can actually set and feel into it
Yeah.
instead of just feeling the shame or the guilt of not having the confidence to come forward.
Yeah.
And I'm
Very
also
good.
getting just be easy on yourself.
Say that again.
I am also receiving just to go easy on yourself.
Very good. Very good. What else do you hear there? What is he telling you?
Um, Not to be scared to shine your true light.
Yeah.
You are protected.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So what is the reason that he showed you this life today?
For my understanding as to why I get anxious or I get anxiety a bit pushing this work forward.
Yeah.
That is why, because of the persecutions of the past.
Yeah.
We live in different times now.
Yeah.
You are safe.
Yeah. And please ask him, is it a past life from you? Or he showed you this past life because of the message?
I'm getting, she was a follower.
Yeah.
She was with Christ.
So I'm going to count from 3 to 1. And when we arrive at 1, you will be in that life as one of the followers of Jesus, to understand more of that life and to let go more of that life that is still affecting you in this life. 3, going back to that time more intensely, more deeply. 2, going back. And 1, you are now in your life as one of the followers of Jesus. And tell me what's happening around you. What do you notice?
Well, I am a lady.
Yeah.
I keep seeing Mary Magdalene, but really there are several Marys.
Yeah.
There's a group of women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you make part of that group of women?
Yes. I'm getting that they operated as one.
Yeah.
So when you say Mary, it is one, but it is one, but it is several.
Yeah. So also your name is Mary?
I'm getting these are the Marys.
So you, like a group of women, you all are together the Marys? Do I understand that well?
Yes.
Okay. Very good.
Also getting the feminine Christ.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. And what's happening today as you are there with the group of women, the Marys, like the feminine Christ?
I'm still seeing what I would call, because she has on a red cloak or a red gown, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
So, and she's still down on her knees, and I'm seeing the Christ on the cross. I'm seeing a cave. So, I think this is the resurrection scene or the getting just what they what resembles Easter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's that scene.
Yeah. And what do you feel when you're there on your knees and there is that resurrection scene?
I'm actually getting the notion that it's important to stay grounded,
Yeah.
even if you drop to your, even if you need to drop to your knees, or even if you,
Yeah.
there's something about praise and being grounded.
Yeah.
Something about that it's very important for me to get and stay grounded.
Yeah. Very good.
Oh, I see. And also, also they're showing me like the conduit, or like the vessel, the body
Yeah.
being a conduit to anchor the 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 heavenly realms
Yeah.
to Earth.
Yes.
Earth needs this.
Beautiful. Mm. So it's your task to anchor heavenly realms to earth.
Yes, it's human's task.
Yeah. Yeah. Very
They
good.
have forgotten. I'm getting that.
Yeah. Mm. Very good. What do you feel when you know it's so important to stay grounded, to anchor heavenly realms to earth?
Oh, I feel better. I
Yeah.
feel a relief.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good.
I feel Mother Earth
Mm-hmm.
um, rejoicing, and
Yeah.
not really, well, kind of rejoicing, but she's just proud.
Yeah. Very good. So go ahead. I'm going to count from 1 to 3 to another important moment in that life, as one as the Marys, as one of the followers of Jesus. 1, going ahead in time. 2, when something is happening that impacts your life. And 3, you are there now. Do you
Now I'm
notice?
seeing blue.
Mm-hmm.
I almost have like a blue cloak of energy,
Yeah.
and getting the word Sirius, or the star Sirius.
Yeah.
Sirius.
Mm-hmm.
Just feels like home.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Seeing dolphins and rainbows.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So I think there's a connection there
Yeah.
with maybe with Christ energy and
Yeah.
Sirius. I'm not sure.
Mm.
Or maybe it's just I'm getting origins. Just the word origins. So
Mm.
maybe it has something to do with star. I'm getting star seed origins.
Ah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm getting that
Beautiful.
maybe Christ. I believe Christ. Oh, I'm getting Christ and the mother are connected to Sirius.
Yeah. Very good. And who's waiting there for you?
I see a Syrian being.
Yeah. What is he saying to you?
Saying, just receiving the words whisper gently.
Yeah.
Whisper gently like a lullaby.
How does that make you feel to hear that?
It feels very, very good, and it feels homey.
Yeah.
And I'm receiving that the blue. I'm receiving that this is the blue light that I see in my peripheral.
Yeah.
Um, that I can go into it gently.
Yeah.
And it is like a lullaby.
Yeah.
It is. There's a frequency in that, almost like a singing,
Yeah.
like a vocal singing frequency. Oh, like the dolphins, they sing.
Yeah.
Uh, um, yeah, a dolphin song.
Yeah. Very good.
Um, this is home. This is what I'm receiving. This is home.
Yeah. Very good. So listen carefully to me. We will come here back. But for now, I would like to ask you, up into this moment, what has been the most difficult moment of that life?
The rejection.
The rejection.
Yes. The rejection of the word of light.
Yeah. Very good. And as you feel that rejection of the word of light, what do you feel?
I'm just being shown how the darkness just pretty much rolled over like a tsunami
Yeah.
and infiltrated.
Yeah.
Um, it's almost as if the people couldn't help it because it was such a confusing time.
Yeah.
This is why I'm getting the notion to remember the words, for they know not what they do.
Yeah.
And to forgive them. Forgive always, for they know not what they do.
Yeah. Very good. And as you feel the darkness that is like a tsunami, and you hear that word, remember the words, they know not what they do. Forgive them. What are your physical reactions? Sorry.
Relaxation.
As you feel that relaxation, what are your emotional reactions?
They're okay now. They're at ease. They now have understanding and validation.
Yeah. And as you feel that, okay, they have now understanding, what are your mental reactions? What's going through your head?
I'm being shown that now the mind has understanding.
Yeah. And do they mention your mind has understanding or the mind of everybody?
My personal mind now has the understanding.
Yeah.
I'm getting that the forgetfulness is lifting. You will remember more.
Yeah.
I'm getting that the fog is clearing.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Beautiful. So, about that forgiving, maybe there's a moment now for that forgiving them because they know not what they do. And maybe we can do it together if you want. Also to release all that pain that was there in that life, and there was all that darkness, that confusing time. To forgive now yourself and them. So I would like to say a short prayer. You can listen to it or you can go along with it. Just feel it. From the Lord God of my being, I empty myself, my mind, my body, my spirit, of all that limits me, of all that I'm attached to that no longer serves me, of all that I am addicted to that no longer profits me. I ask for forgiveness from all people I have hurt in my life, in any way at all. And I forgive all of those who have hurt me and who have hurt other persons in my life, in any way at all. And I also forgive myself for all the ways that I've hurt myself, for all the times that I did not pay attention in my life, in any way at all. And I now choose to be at peace, always, in all ways. So be it. So now, yeah. So now I'm counting from 1 to 3, and then you will be again in that blue light, that home. 1, going ahead. 2, to where the lullaby, the frequency, the dolphin song is. And 3, you are returned there, at home. And feel the beautiful frequency, energy around you. Let yourself absorb all that beautiful frequency. Let it come inside you. Put it in your heart. And let it heal you from the top of your head down, healing and making complete and full all of your cells, your atoms. Every small tiny piece of your body is healing now with that beautiful frequency energy. That connection with Christ energy. And as you are there, and you feel full of that beautiful frequency energy, Maybe you would like to talk to them that were so dark in that life, so rejecting the word of light, so putting the darkness, so spreading anxiousness and anger to the people. Maybe now you can talk to them, you can tell them everything. Tell them, you can do it now.
I'm just getting that the word will now spread.
Yeah.
The light will spread.
Yeah.
And it will be contagious. This light will. I'm watching this light, this golden light surround the globe, around the world.
Yes.
It will reform, rejuvenate the earth.
Yes.
It will bring things, species, things that have been long dormant,
Yes.
that had to go into hiding. This light will reform, will rejuvenate, will, yeah, it is life. It will bring, showing the earth just light up.
Yes.
Um,
Very good.
in ways that the human eyes have never experienced.
Beautiful.
Not before, but in a very, very, very long time. This light has been diminished for eons.
Yes.
It is now returning.
So do you have a message for her now?
All is well.
Yeah.
Continue on your path, your journey, for this is a soul journey.
Yes.
Don't be hard on yourself.
Yes.
All is well and all is on track.
And does she have a special task in this life now as Peggy?
Yes.
Can you explain for her?
She is well on track with her work. She needs to stay out of her mind and more in her heart space.
Yes.
This will help her to feel her way through and not to overthink.
Yes. And can you see if that life that she lived, like one of the Marys, the group woman around Jesus, if that is still affecting her in this life in a negative way? So do we have to clean and clear something from that life still?
She needs to be careful not to she does not need to be careful, for she knows that the price to pay for being a martyr is resentment. She knows this, so just to be careful not to overstep her own boundaries.
Yeah. And does she understand this when she will hear back this video recording? Or does she need more explanation from this, about this?
She is mindful of this. She just needs to be careful.
Yeah.
Because she is a people pleaser. And that can drain her energy quickly.
Yeah.
She is mindful of this, and that's a good thing.
Yes. And is there something we could do today, or you could do, to help her to not overstep her own boundaries, to be careful, to be less a people pleaser?
We reassure her that she will have less resentment if she just lets people figure things out for their own.
Yeah.
Which is very hard for her. She likes to help. But this is not helping these people. It is just making them lazy and more dependent on her. And this is when she builds up the resentment.
Yeah. And that resentment, is it still in her? Where is it in her body?
It has begun fading over the last couple years. She just still needs to watch her boundaries.
Yeah.
She is mindful of this.
Yeah. Can we clear some of that resentment today, together with the energy, with your help?
Yes.
Okay. So let's focus now on that resentment all together. What color would you like to put on it so that the resentment will disappear, or almost disappear, will be transformed in something beautiful?
Just like it's like a dirty gray.
Yeah. And that dirty gray, what kind of color will we put on it? Or maybe you will put on it a waterfall, or a beautiful wind, an autumn wind, or the sea, something that will transform that dirty gray in a beautiful color that you will choose.
The rainbow light, and bring it in and turn it to a pretty silver.
Yeah. So I'm asking now our team to help us. So Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Kuan Yin, all of us together. And also there, your team there, where you are now in that beautiful blue energy. that home, that blue light. We all together now are sending rainbow light in that dirty gray to transform it. To transform it, it's going now inside and let it come in. And the dirty gray now is transforming thanks to the rainbow light that we, like a huge team, are sending inside. And it's transforming now in silver. And they are using the right frequency for that. And tell me when everything is transformed in silver, nothing is left.
I'm seeing that silver, and I'm also getting a message to something about there's always a silver lining.
Beautiful.
And that is something she can look into, the silver lining in everything.
So that silver lining will connect her to her blue home.
Silver lining will allow her to see the goodness in absolutely everything.
Yeah. Beautiful. So is there something that you could give her now that she will remember this when she comes out of this state of relaxation? That she will remember there is always a silver lining. Could you please give her something that she will remind this? That she feels your connection, that you are around her, reminding her there's always a silver lining. So maybe a feeling in her body, or a thought in her head, or a symbol, or something she will see on her way during the day, or a frequency.
I'm getting um, to watch. I'm getting to watch the clouds pass by.
Yeah,
Look for the silver lining
yeah,
in all clouds that pass. Let them pass by.
yeah.
And I'm also getting to something about my silver jewelry.
Mm.
To utilize this, your silver jewelry.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. So she has come today with some questions. Is it okay if I ask you her questions now?
Yes.
Thank you. So she's asking, why do I feel such fluttering in my heart space?
This was from the locked energy.
Mm.
It could not flow
Yeah.
with what was recently there.
Mm-hmm.
It is gone now. She needs to know and remember and feel that it is gone now.
Yeah.
Keep the heart space calm.
So,
And yeah, that's what I'm receiving, that It was pent up energy. It could not flow.
Yeah, I understand. So is this, we don't need to do more to let it flow? It's already going now?
It is well. She can tune in.
Yeah.
Always. As she can tune in when she's brushing her hair.
Ah, okay.
This will help her to remember to check that area.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Thank you. And she asked also to check on the nervous system.
Yes, the nervous system needs relaxation.
Ah,
It needs more relaxation.
yeah.
This is a learning process for her as she has always been high energetic
Yeah.
with lack of grounding.
Mm. Yes.
Grounding will help her. It will help the central nervous system.
Yeah. And does she need help to make better her grounding, or is she doing good now?
She needs to set the time aside.
Yeah.
She's always in her mind.
Yeah.
Always thinks she has something to finish or complete or accomplish. It's keeping her in circling loops.
Yeah.
She needs somewhere to ground this energy. She needs desperately to set the time aside.
Yes. So it's only a question of time to make herself free to do it because she knows how to do it.
Yes, she
Okay.
has the time available. She just is not utilizing
Ah.
this time for grounding.
Mhm.
She is very eager to learn things,
Yes.
and so she occupies her time mostly with absorbing new materials
Yes.
and learnings, and this is a lot on the nervous system.
Mm.
She
So,
needs somewhere to ground this knowledge to bring it further into reality. It must be grounded.
yes. Mm. That's important. Thank you. And then she was asking, what was my shower experience with the Mako and indigenous faith all about?
This, she was taken
Mm.
down to point zero.
Ah.
We would like for her to visit this underwater crystal cavern
Mm.
of the aqua energies. This is her family down here. This will help her remember her origins, her
Yeah.
She needs to fill into this more.
What do you mean? To fill in it more? What do you mean?
She needs to sit with this and journey into this in her spare time, especially while grounding.
Yeah.
There is much, much knowledge and remembrance here.
Mm. And she knows how to do it?
Yes, she just needs to set the time aside.
Yeah.
And she needs to move into this with deep inspiration.
Yeah.
And know that all is well and on track, and she will reveal what she is needing at that time.
Mm.
Each time she visits this place.
Okay. Thank you.
This is to be used as a learning library for her.
Mm-hmm.
It is also where she will find lots of records.
Mm.
The knowledge is abundant
Yes.
here.
Beautiful. Thank you. And then she asked, what was my shower experience with a Native American male face about?
She needs to bring him in. This is her counterpart.
Mm.
This is her white Navajo.
Yeah.
He is godly. He is safe.
Yeah.
He is here to help her. He is coming into her energy field. He is her protector. He is her love. He is her heart. He is her. This is the two uniting into one.
Yeah.
For she is shaman.
Yeah.
He will help her. He is her. Her is he. They are they. They are one.
Yeah.
This is how God intended it.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you. And she's also asking, why do I keep seeing rainbows, especially in my dreams and upon waking up?
She is weaving with her divine masculine, with her white Navajo. She is braiding, she is weaving, they are weaving.
Yeah.
Rainbow arcs. They will bridge these arcs into new pathways, new neural pathways.
Yeah.
This is the rainbow prophecy. This will continue. And it will be fulfilled.
Yeah.
And that is all, I think.
Very good. So the other question is, what is the significance of seeing the man in the pyramid in Egypt? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
This man has stolen part of her essence, which is still being held in the Egyptian timeline. She is aware of this. She is aware of the connection. She will retrieve all of her essence back from the patriarchy that has stolen it and is still holding it hostage. She will retrieve this in time. The alignment is coming.
Yeah.
And it will be done.
And it will be done in this lifetime?
Yes.
And does she need to do something special to let it happen?
She will know when it is time to make her journey of retrieval.
Oh, okay.
Awareness is first.
Yeah.
Then the retrieval.
Yeah. Thank you. Then she's asking, what was the significance of waking up the other morning hearing electromagnetic? Electromagnetic, yeah.
Energetic field is highly charged. She is becoming magnetic in that way. It is just her field that is refining, her energy field. She is highly sensitive to the energies, the electric energies.
Yeah.
It just has to do with her field becoming more aware, more refined.
Yes.
Leading to the magnetic aspect of the feminine. This will help her tremendously in her work.
Yeah.
Providing she grounds properly. This is very important.
Yeah.
For her nervous system. She is pulling in the higher energies from above, but they are getting stuck in her field. They are ungrounded.
Yeah.
Making her not feel well. And it is because the electromagnetics of the planet is steadily rising.
Yeah.
And she's pulling this into her field. Her guides are allowing this to come into her field.
Yes.
She needs this. Humanity needs this. The key to success is grounding these energies. It is key.
Very good. Thank you. And then she asks, am I having Kundalini experiences or symptoms? If so, I ask for clarification and advice.
Again, grounding is very important.
Yes.
She has been experienced these Kundalini symptoms and progress for years.
Yeah.
It is just getting more potent. Potent as in the extreme of polarities. The extreme of polarities are collapsing within her field.
Yeah.
This has made great progress. This is also one reason for the fluttering in the heart space. The Kundalini is there. Very important to ground again. Very important. This will help with the pressures in the ears and the head and the throat. For the Kundalini is indeed residing in the heart space now.
Thank you. And the last question is, sometimes upon going to sleep, theta state, why do I wake back up with feelings of dread? Or sometimes the feeling of being pulled from my body, from the feet area. It is annoying.
Yes, this was being caused from the lower energetic entities that was siphoning her solar energy through the portal. Yes, they were pulling.
Yeah.
They were pulling her energy back. They were pulling her down. This is why she was receiving the feeling of dread.
Yeah.
These are the lower energies that are pulling her down. She is unguarded at night. She needs to seal her energy before sleep. She needs to ground. She needs to seal. She needs to put reinforcement around her field.
Yeah.
Her guides are there protecting, helping, overlooking, but they still need her permission
Of course.
to advance further.
So should she give permission every day, or can she do it now to them?
As she is witnessing what has actually been happening, she now needs to state, and she needs to state that she does not consent. And she needs to bring her commands forward. And we will help her with this. It is very important for her to be mindful of this nightly.
Very good. Very good, thank you. Is there something else you would like to say to her, or are we complete for today?
She is doing great.
Yeah.
Continue to check in with her heart, her solar. And she also needs to visit the underwater crystal cavern for her own remembrance. She can also call on this Mako shark. I transported her there, for it is a soul guide. He will help her journey. He will help her journey what is underneath.
Yes.
He is sharp, he is fast, and he is intelligent.
Yeah.
He is her friend.
Thank you. So with this, are we complete for today?
Yes, just.
So now I would like to thank all the light beings and your higher self that have come today, through today, to converse with us. Thank you for all the help, the healing, and the wisdom that you have provided today. And now I would like to ask the higher self and the other light beings and all the beings with who we have spoken today to recede with much love and much thanks for all the information they have given today. We are asking to recede back into the time, space, reality, dimension and location in which they belong. with much love and much thanks. And also asking any of the other parts of our multidimensional self that we have been speaking with or experiencing during this session to recede back to the time, space, reality, dimension and location in which they belong with much love and much thanks. So when this one wakes up from this session today, she will feel fantastic. She will feel rejuvenated, re-energized. She will feel energy coursing through her body and notice she has a higher frequency due to the connection made with the higher self today. In a moment, I'm going to count to 10. And on the count of 10, you will be wide awake and feeling wonderful all over with full control over your mind and your body. It never happened. But
wow, we must have tucked the energy quite high.
yeah, I think it's the energy because it was really high, really.
Sure.
Yeah. So how do you feel now?
Oh, I feel great. That was so relaxing. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a beautiful session. Beautiful, really. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Did you know that connection with the Jesus followers, the Mary group?
No. I mean, I've always known that there was, some sort of how could I put it? Sort of a bright light, I guess you could say. And I've known that since I was little. Um, but as we get older, we
Yeah.
kind of that connection to maybe Jesus. My mom used to teach Sunday school
Ah,
when I
yes.
was younger. So when I got older, in my teenage years, I started resenting that a little bit, and
Yeah.
I kind of cut off the connections, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Of course, it is a young teenager. We get friends, and
Yes, of course. Yeah,
then
it's
we
the
go and
age.
do all our little experimental
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay, beautiful.
thank you
Okay.
so much.
Yeah, thank you. It was
It was
beautiful.
beautiful.
Beautiful
Yeah.
session, really. Okay. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Haha. Thank you. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye, Peggy. Bye-bye.